Hi everyone, this is Eunice. Recently, quite a few clients and friends have been asking me the same question. Should I upgrade now? And is this the right time? Upgrading is a big topic, so today I want to break it down into bite-sized parts. Before we even talk about when to upgrade, the most important question is, should we upgrade in the first place? Is there a real need? You may be hearing a lot of noise lately, people around you moving, adding properties, and news articles talking about how strong the market is. If you follow the wrong question, you will always arrive at the wrong answer. The truth is, upgrading is not a yes or no answer. Before we decide whether to proceed with the upgrade, let's zoom in to understand the needs of upgrading first. Before expanding your property portfolio, the real question isn't can I upgrade, it's should I upgrade? Some people upgrade because they want to build passive income for retirement. Some may want to diversify their investment risk, and some might even want to build legacy to the next generation. So different people have different needs. Some might be wanting to leverage on their existing property value to grow their long-term wealth and protect against the inflations. So upgrading is not the answer for everyone. If your passive income is already meeting your needs, and if your portfolio is already well balanced, priority is on stability, risk control, and cash flow, and if you just want a very simple personal life as your priority, then staying put may actually be the smarter move. And the next thing is, retirement comes whether we plan for it or not. The real difference is what options you still have when it arrives. Imagine 3 people, one owns a fully paid 400,000 property, and the other one owns a 1.5 million fully paid property, and the third person owns a fully paid 4 million property. So all are fully paid. So which is the one you would like yourself to be in? Which options will provide you with more flexibility if you like to right size one day? So basically, growing your assets takes time and will not be achievable overnight. The earlier you start, the better. And over here, I have done a comparison for you. Why start earlier? Before retirement, income is active. Loans feels much more manageable as you have longer loan tenure. Time is actually on your side and decision can still be corrected. But upon retirement, your income is fixed or reduced income. Financing becomes much more limited and mistakes are harder to undo. So we usually seek for more stability towards the retirement age. That is also when property stops being the growth tool and becomes a support tool for you at retirement age. Now we understand the various factors that determine whether to upgrade or not. The entire upgrading decision becomes very clear when we eventually break into 3 checks. Every HDB has a life cycle, so the question is, which stage is yours in right now? So let's go through some of the HDB trends in 2026. This is very important so that you can see which direction it's moving to, and you can then make a more informed decision what you should do next. So if you refer to this article, property markets move in cycles. So is this a good sign? Yes and no to sellers and buyers. HDB flats experience phases of growth, stabilization, and resistance. Before upgrading, you must first identify which phase your HDB is in today. In 2025, the HDB resale prices increased just 2.9%, which is the slowest growth since 2019. And this is a sign that market may be losing the momentum. And if we take a deeper look into the HDB price index, you will realize the quarterly index has been declining in year 2025. And I will explain to you in the next few slides why this happens. Firstly, the government has been rolling out new BTO initiatives across various parts of Singapore to support the supply and price stability. And from this article itself, you can see the resale prices are being stabilized through more flats reaching the MOP. In 2026 itself, around 13,400 HDB flats are expected to enter the resale market. So why don't the resale prices keep rising forever? From this chart, we can see that each time when there is an increase in the MOP supply, it helps to moderate and stabilize the resale pricing here. You can see that whenever there is an increase in the supply, the price index tends to drop. From this chart, we can see that whenever BTO and sales of balance flat supply is ramping up, it also helps to ease the pressure on the resale market. Over time, increased supply together with more flats reaching MOP will help in stabilizing HDB resale pricing. This is exactly why the government has been pushing out new BTO projects continuously. In addition to that, the construction duration has also been reduced for the new BTO flats. You can see from the chart itself, In year 2025, the government has been ramping up the sales of balanced flats and also the BTO supply. And that's the reason why you can see the pricing has started to moderate from here. In addition to that, the resale transaction volume appeared to be the lowest in 2025. And this is the lowest transaction volume since 2020. Why? It is because there are more supply in the market. Buyer has more options to choose from, and resale HDB did not move as quickly as previous year. This is exactly in line with the government initiative to curb the resale pricing. I believe some of you may have seen this article before. If you remember, sometime back in September 2022, government has implemented a cooling measure to curb the increasing property prices for the HDB. A 15 months wait-up period has been introduced to the private owners who have sold their private property before they can purchase the resale HDB. So in last year itself, right, there were news that government may lift out the 15 months wait-up period before 2027. So when we link these HDB trends together, we can see the directions clearly. Price growth is slowing down, BTO is increasing, and more flats are reaching MOP. The combination increases supply, reduced pressure on the demand, have helped to keep the HDB price stable over the time. So far, I have shared the HDB trends leading into 2026. Now, I want to show you something most owners don't realize. This is the Bala curve. It represents the typical price behavior of an HDB flat over the time. In the earlier years, price growth is still healthy, but eventually when the flat ages, you can see the appreciation starts to slow down. And as the lease decays, buyers become far more selective. Eventually, when the lease runs down, you will realize that the exiting becomes harder and cashing out your gains is no longer as straightforward. When we talk about upgrading, most people focus on the property stage, whether the HDB still have growth potential or has already stabilized. That's important, but it's only half the picture. Upgrading isn't really about how far you can stretch. It's about how comfortable you can breathe. I see this with a lot of my clients. Two households may earn the same income, buy similar properties, yet one feels constantly stressed while the other sleeps well at night. So the difference isn't the price, it's the cash flow planning. What we can afford today doesn't guarantee the comfort over the next 5 to 10 years. Interest rates can rise, expenses can change, and your income can change as well. And unexpected events do happen. If a financial plan only works when everything goes perfectly, then it is a risky plan. So the real question isn't, can I afford this property? It's, will I still be comfortable if something changes? The goal isn't to avoid the upgrading. It is to upgrade in a way that protects your cash flow. Here, we will stress test the numbers. Instead of asking, can I afford this at today's interest rate? I will ask myself, can I still manage if the interest rates rise? Income may fluctuate, expenses may rise, and life doesn't move in a straight line. If the answer is yes and cash flow still works, you are in the safe zone. Next, we should always plan with buffers. That means setting aside emergency funds and not committing every dollar into installments. The right upgrade should not sacrifice your peace of mind if it is planned properly. The objective is simple, to grow your asset while still be able to sleep well at night. And next, choosing a property quantum that gives you confidence. Upgrading doesn't mean pushing to the maximum loan that the bank can offer. It means choosing a quantum where you still feel comfortable, have liquidity, and can manage long-term without pressure. Very often, aiming slightly below your maximum gives you much freedom over the time. Based on the stress test, you will have a clear understanding of your true affordability and ideal property quantum. From there, we can explore the range of financing and planning options available and see which one is the most suitable one to structure your cash outlay and optimize your monthly installments. And next, we will need to look at a property with better growth fundamentals. Upgrading isn't about buying bigger, it's about buying right. Choose properties that align with your upgrading needs. At different life stages, your needs will naturally change. The key is to select a home that fits your lifestyle today while still offering growth potential for the future. And the last part that I would like to share is to have a clear exit and holding strategy. The risk isn't about choosing the wrong property, but rather choosing one that gives you no options. Some clients tell me that they are not focusing on the growth. and that's fair, but if given a choice, it is still safer to choose a property with the future growth potential. Because while you might not be planning for the exit, but life can change along the way and having option matters. Alright, I have come to the end of my video. Not sure which stage or position you are in? Let's walk through it together. I can be contacted at this number. If you like my video, please help to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you.